Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back with you today on March 17th on Friday here, and taking a little break from working online, and I thought I'd share a few TTMs with you that I've got recently in the mail. I've got 3 TTMs here, and I'm also going to share an eBay bargain that I got. And go ahead and get started on the first one here. The first one here, um, most people should remember this guy, former Major League catcher, currently the manager of the Detroit Tigers, Brad Ausmus. Very nice blue Sharpie auto. Very happy to get this. Mr. Ausmus came up back in the early 90s. He was a prospect, a very highly regarded prospect with the Yankees organization. And he was selected in the expansion draft back in the expansion draft of the Colorado Rockies and Florida Marlins. And he never played a game for Colorado, I don't believe. He was traded to Detroit and later traded to the San Diego Padres. Um, he also played for the Houston Astros twice. He played for the Detroit Tigers twice, or was in their organization twice. He never turned into a superstar, but was a very, very solid major league catcher, starting catcher for many years, known best for his defense. He wasn't a bad hitter, especially for catchers, but anyway, very happy to get that autograph. Nice autograph. This is on actually it's a 1994 Upper Deck, and this is him pictured with the San Diego Padres, pretty much back when he first came up as a player. And very happy to get that. It didn't take very long to get. About 2.5 weeks on the return time. And right here, the next one is also, it was, let's see, it took 21 days to get this one. And this is former Major League third baseman, and he used to play second base when he was younger, Doug DeCinces. California Angels pitcher here. This is the 87 Topps card. And I'm sorry about the top load. This top load is an older top load with some tape and tape stains. But at any rate, Mr. DeCinces has a beautiful autograph there. As you can see, I'll turn it to the side so you can see it better. Beautiful autograph there. Very happy to get that one. And Mr. DeCinces, for those of you that don't know, played for the Baltimore Orioles. He came up with them back in the early 70s to mid 70s. Played for them through the 81 season, I think. Yep. And signed with the California Angels, where he played on some really great California Angels teams throughout the early 80s on through 1987. The Angels actually released him in late 1987. Why, I wasn't sure, because he was actually still producing decent numbers. The Cardinals picked him up, and he played a handful of games for the Cardinals at the tail end of 87, like 4 games. And then in '88, he signed to play in Japan. He never could return to the major leagues. He got some back problems and decided to retire during the 1988 season while playing in Japan. But DeCinces was a very good power hitter later in his career. Not so much when he first came up, but he was a steady source, about 20 to 30 home runs range during the 1980s with the California Angels. Very nice autograph. I'm happy to get that. And the last autograph I got in the mail here was Mark Salas, Chicago White Sox pitcher here let's see, this one is I think 90. I think this is a 1990 or not. This is 1989 Upper Deck, I believe. Mark Salas, not well-known player. He came up in 1984 with the Cardinals organization as a decent catching prospect. He was a better hitter than a defensive catcher. He was traded to the Minnesota Twins, I believe, and he had a pretty good rookie year, batted .300 with about 9 homers, 40-some RBIs in 1985 with the Twins. He played with the Twins through about mid-'87, and they traded him to the New York Yankees for Joe Niekro, a veteran knuckleballer of that time, also the brother of Phil Niekro, a more well-known knuckleballer of the time. And Mark played the rest of '87 with the Yankees. He then also played for the White Sox, Indians, and Tigers in his career. Final year, I believe, 1991 with the Detroit Tigers organization. Mark was basically a common player, but still a very nice autograph. Lives in California now, and since his retirement. and I'm very happy to get that one. The return time on that one was 9 days, not bad at all. And then the last thing I want to share with you is a card I picked up off of eBay the other day. It was just a bargain. This is going straight to my nephew. My nephew really loves this guy, even though he never seen him play because he had retired before my nephew got into baseball. But Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, arguably the greatest defensive shortstop of all time, and definitely was the greatest defensive shortstop in my lifetime, in my 41 years. This is the back of that card. This is actually not a standard base card. This is, as you notice, it doesn't have the Major League decals. This is from Post Serial. It was inserted. This is from 1993. And it was inserted. These cards were inserted in boxes of Post Serial products, and there was an entire set. And this one is the Ozzie Smith version, and I got this for 6 cents, a 6-cent bid, free shipping. Thanks to micro payments through PayPal now, a lot of sellers on eBay are listing lesser value cards starting at a penny bid, and you can really find some bargains there, and that's a good bargain. My nephew will love that card, as he's got a lot of cards of Ozzie Smith, but that is one I knew he did not have. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be back with more autographs through the mail and bargains on eBay in the near future.